Hey, it's Laurie Rose. I'm here with a quick market update for Naples, Florida. And as you can see, I'm sitting on the beach and I am a little sweaty. Sorry about that, but it is warm out here today. So real quick, I just wanted to go over what's going on in the Naples real estate market. And right now it is still on fire. We have more houses being sold than we do have coming on the market. But don't despair. If you're looking to purchase here, we still have homes available and condos at all price points, starting at $180,000 and going up to 25, 30 million or more. So depending on what you want to spend, we have a house for you now. When it comes to pricing, we are still seeing a slight increase in prices. It's slowed down a little bit since January, but we're up over 20% for the year. So if you purchased in January, you should be really happy that you made the decision instead of waiting till next season like a lot of people did. I'm finding that normally in May and June we're quiet when it comes to real estate, but I'm finding that a lot of people, especially people from out of state, are thinking about moving here to Naples, Florida. They're seeing that the prices have been going up, and they're not going to wait till next season to come down and buy something. They're coming down this month, next month, and July to purchase a home so that they can live here either seasonally or full-time. And I don't see the prices dropping anytime soon. This isn't like the bubble that we had in 2008 where people were flipping homes and homes were coming on this market over and over again, higher and higher and higher. This is a supply and demand issue. We have more people moving to Florida than we have leaving Florida. So we have a little bit of a backlog of homes where we just don't have the inventory for people to purchase. So if you're looking to think, hey, I'm gonna wait out the market, I'm gonna wait 6 months, 8 months, that may work for you, but as of right now, I can tell you, I don't see that happening. I don't see the prices falling in the next 6 to 8 months. So if you have any questions about the Naples real estate market, I'd be happy to answer them. Just leave a comment below or give me a call or email. My information is in the information box below. So until next time, my name is Laurie Rose. I am a local realtor here in Naples, Florida, and I'd love to help you move to Naples, Florida. So give me a call.